Come on in. I am live. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. It's been a minute. So I am back for a collective reading. If this reading found you, and from there we'll jump into questions, okay? And interact with you all a bit, okay? So to start off, we'll be using the What Lies Beneath Hidden Future Oracle cards and see what lies beneath. What we don't know, what your person, is doing and they're not saying to you, or what they're feeling and they're not saying to you. I do ask that you, as you come in, to please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, or give me a follow, okay? Hope everyone is doing well on this wonderful Friday the 13th day. I think we're almost done with it. Hello, welcome. Come on in. How are y'all doing? Hello. So let's get some general messages and then we'll jump into the free questions, okay? So just want to get some information on what your person is up to, okay? Hi, Keisha. Welcome in. Who else is in here? Come on in. Good to see you. So first card is outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded. So that's interesting. So this person, could be, this person is using outdated ways of, it's almost given like you've seen it, heard it, everything before. So this is old. You're not buying any of the crap. It's already like outdated. You've heard it all. Whatever lies and excuses they have. We have red lipstick stains. So they come with the same lie, the same excuse. And you've already been there, done that. So you're not even trying to hear that. So you might have seen something or some type of sign that this person could be interacting another person. You could have literally found a lipstick stain somewhere. Welcome, come on in, guys. Good to see you. Okay, so we have outdated and we have red lipstick stains. So somebody's been going through a depression. Someone could be going through a depression at this time. This could be due to the loss of their love. We have love story under the deck. So this could be your person that is feeling this way. Sad, depressed, unhappy. Hello, hi, Nandini, come on in. How are you? Good to see you, dear. Yeah, we're gonna do questions. But let me get this general message out first, okay? We have bank failure. So someone could be broke right now. They could be really broke right now, and maybe that's why they're depressed. You know, they might have gone and dealt with someone who, you know, they had to spend so much money on to impress, and now they're left with nothing. Keisha said, aren't we all broke? That's funny. So they're feeling like they're completely empty, game over. So this could be the ending of, you know, whatever relationship they had when they left you, okay? And also bank failure and being broke could also be something like being stuck out in the cold, kind of giving like a Five of Pentacles energy, meaning that they have nothing. They're just left out there, okay? They feel empty. I feel like this is your person that's feeling depressed because we have knowing that they effed up. Okay? So they know they fucked up. They know that coming back to you right now is not gonna be easy. It's just not. You're not having it. That game is outdated. It's expired. It's done. You know, you don't fall for those things anymore. So you're tired of the drama. They're tired of the drama. And it says check yourself. So right now, maybe this person is trying to like evaluate themselves, see what they're doing. You know, they keep trying to do the same thing, expecting a different result. And that's outdated. So they have to come up with something new, you know, something that you're going to believe. Maybe they know that they have to change before they come back into your life, you know, so they're trying to check themselves. It says keeping a promise, and we have fake apology. So somebody's going to come in with a fake apology, right? Which we already said, but it's outdated. You're going to catch that, right? You're going to nip that in the bud. You're going to definitely, you know, figure that out immediately. They're going to come in with this fake apology. You see them wearing a mask, holding some flowers, right? Wearing a mask, holding some flowers, right? And keeping a promise. So maybe this is a promise where they said that you all were going to be in love and be together forever, or they're going to propose to you something they promised you a long time ago. They're going to come back with that same storyline and try to make a promise to you that, you know, they will never hurt you again, or this time around it's going to be different. Okay? But Spirit is saying that that's a fake apology. So be on the lookout for that. Let's get some energy cards. Thanks for coming in. We will jump into free questions when I'm done with the general message. Okay? So go ahead and get your questions together. Think about it and be a little patient. I'm almost done with this, okay? Door to romance. So the door to romance is opening up, or this person wants you to open the door for romance. We have financial constraints. And remember, we did get the bank failure card in this other deck, right? So like I said, this person is coming back completely broke, empty. They have nothing to offer at this time. They've been completely depleted, and we're not just talking about money here. We're also talking about energy, just everything. It looks like they lost a lot. This could have been the karma that they went through, okay? Yin yang, they want balance to be restored. Or maybe you feel like this is your divine masculine or divine feminine. This is your counterpart. This is the yin to your yang, okay? They feel like you, coming back to you, will open doors for them, okay? Coming back to you will open doors for them because they know that there's some type of light that you carry. There's a blessing that you carry, right? When they were with you, you know, blessings were coming into their lives. Good things were coming. You know, money was there. They weren't in this type of situation. They weren't having financial constraints and bank failure. You know, they had, you know, this is doors to value. You see the money coming in. So they know that you are the secret. You hold the key to open doors for them, you know. That's why when you notice when you're dealing with someone that their energy is not good, you know, you'll be doing fine before them. And then when they come into your life and you start, you know, having, you know, sexual intercourse with them, you'll notice that your money starts looking funny. You know, next thing you know, you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're barely getting by. You know, things are just not flowing the way they used to, right? You're going to notice that your blessings are a little bit slow and or not coming at all. but they'll start doing good, okay? Come on. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the subscribe. So they know that you have this like favor on your life. So that's why they want to come back in and tap into that. Broken heart. So, like Spirit said, this is outdated, old news. You've been through this broken heart again. There's no point in you going through this over again. So you want to keep this in mind as this person tries to make their way back into your life. Okay? I'm also speaking to some people that some doors are opening for you right now, some doors of wealth, financial. Maybe you got a new job, or you're going to get a new job or promotion. You're coming into some money. And also, the door to a new love is here, right? Someone that really holds the key to your heart. So you just have to be careful not to go back to something that's outdated, that is done. Its time is up. Its time is up. Give me a like as you come into the live, guys. Thank you. Give me a subscribe and a follow. Appreciate that. So this person has already hurt you before. As you can see, this heart has been put back together, right? So you've done the healing, right? They're getting their karma right now. And you don't want to interfere with someone getting their karma. You don't want to step in and interfere with someone getting their karma. Because if you do, you're going to share that karma with them. This caring connection, as you can see, this man is coming from the back. He's holding her from the back. This is the ex that wants to come back into your life, right? They want this with you right now. This is what they want. This is their ultimate goal, right? But Spirit wants you to know it comes with a storm warning. It comes with a storm warning. It's gonna really disrupt. It's gonna disrupt everything in your life. Just literally, it's gonna come. Look at the lightning. It's like a tornado. This is the energy they're coming in with. This storm warning is bringing this care and connection, right? For some people, you could be experiencing a storm warning in wherever you are, and when there's a storm outside, maybe that's when you miss them, you long for their touch, or they long for your touch. But Spirit wants you to have strength, right? Resist this temptation. Angel of strength. I just said have strength. I just said have strength. Angel of strength is here. You need to have strength and resist this temptation. Okay? Goddess of the moon. And this moon looks like a pink moon. And I believe we just had a strawberry moon, right? I think we just had a strawberry moon. Okay? So maybe at this time, maybe you feel the connection between you and them very strongly, okay? And I'm also speaking to some people who are very psychic and intuitive as well. This is a very intuitive time for you. Anxiety. I feel like this is your person that is going through this anxiety, because we have the thinking man and anxiety. So they're really you're on their mind. You're living rent free in this person's mind right now. Okay? They're really thinking on how they can come back in. What is it going to take? They could be seeing you in their dreams, especially with the goddess of the moon. They could be seeing you in their dreams, having dreams about you. You know, you're living rent free in their head. Third eye chakra. So I'm speaking to someone that's highly intuitive, and you need to follow your gut. You need to follow your intuition. Spirit says you already know. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. You have rest and rejuvenation. Meditation could help, you know, taking time to quiet your mind, turning off your phone, and go within so you can hear from your angels, your guides, hear the guidance, you know, the garden and the gate. So I'm also speaking to someone who, you're thinking about just stepping out of your comfort zone and seeing what's out there, which is a good idea. Maybe instead of, because this situation is already outdated. Where's that card? It's already outdated. It's safe. Step out of the gate, go see what else is out there. This situation is already outdated. You know, there's someone new. Okay. So that's the message that I got. The past is definitely trying to come back into your life. And there's definitely some blessings coming in. So be expecting that as well. I see financial abundance coming in. I see love. Okay. If you get rid of the ex, the old, that is already this season is over with. Okay. This season is over with. They're still the same person. They're still wearing a mask. Okay. So let's start with the questions. I have to take my time and see if I can read everything because my helpers, they're gonna be a little late. Let's see. Let me start from the top here. Hopefully everyone is here. So, okay. Hi, Nandini. I see you. Your question is, what is the meeting going to look like with SA? Thank you. All right. So let's see. What is the meeting going to look like for Nandini and SA? What is the meeting going to look like with... Let me use this cards for that question. Where is it? Divine Spirit, what is the meeting gonna look like for Nandini and SA? What is the meeting gonna look like for Nandini and SA? What is it? Give me a like, guys, as you come in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Nicole. What does the meeting look like for Nandini and SA? What does the meeting look like? Okay, I mean, we have the Four of Wands under the deck, so I see you guys trying to come together and connect. Okay, I see it the energy is you two. I feel like you two are coming with two different energies, trying to bring this like union, maybe reuniting. Okay, you have both have the intentions of building a relationship, a solid relationship with each other. That's the ultimate goal. But, and I do have buts here, there are some things that are still like not really clear. Okay, because the moon card is here, and that's given the energy that, SA is not really showing you their true self yet. Okay, there's a lot of stuff hidden beneath the surface, especially with this moon. And this is also given the energy of the full moon, where we just had a very powerful strawberry moon. And this energy is what is, it's a good energy to use to try to manifest this relationship, because I feel like this is something you're trying to manifest. But unfortunately, there's a decision that has to be made. Okay, you see, she has the Two of Swords. She's wishing and hoping. She's trying to decide, because usually the Two of Swords, the two swords is in the front, hers is in the back. So she's made the decision. She doesn't have a blindfold on, so she's seeing clearly, right? So she's seeing clearly, but the thing is, she doesn't see the wolf behind her. Okay, so you're trying to decide on SA, okay? But what you're not seeing is that this person is not for your highest good. You're going to end up like this with the Five of Cups. Okay, you see those cups spilt on the ground? You can never pick those things up. They've already been spilt. You need to focus on a new relationship that's coming. You're holding 2 cups in your hand, but you're looking down at these 3 cups that are spilled. So that's what's hidden from you, is that this person is someone that can come in and actually like hurt you, break your heart, or something like that. They're a wolf in sheep clothing. So expect that from the meeting, okay? They could be a little bit like, with the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, they might say something that you might not be too, it might hurt you a little bit or be a bit offensive. Next question is gonna be TikTok. So let's see. Let me get a question from TikTok. More like, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. More likes can attract viewers. Keep it up, whatever. Okay, Keisha, will Jermaine and I talk? Hold on. Where's Keisha's question? Will Jermaine and I talk sometime this month in June? Okay, you want to know if you and Jermaine will talk this month in June? Divine Spirit, will Keisha and Jermaine talk sometime this month? Will Keisha and Jermaine talk sometime this month? Ooh, these cards are jumpy tonight. Will Keisha and talk this month? Will Keisha and Jermaine talk this month? Will Keisha and Jermaine talk this month? You're welcome, Nandini. Yes, you will, Keisha. You got a yes with the 4 of Wands. This is a different deck. So, and we got 4 of Wands deck for the last question. So, relationship is definitely it's the energy of relationships right now. So you have a yes on your card. You and Jermaine will talk. Okay. They're curious. There's a lot of things that they want to know about you and you them. Okay. So they definitely want to communicate. They want you guys to get a lot of things off of your chest. There's some things they want to know because to make a choice, or you need to make a choice. Okay, so they have a lot of questions to ask you because they're interested in like a long-term relationship with you. They're really interested in you all getting serious. Okay, so that's the answer to your question. Let me come on over to YouTube, and I have Andrea says, new subscriber, my beautiful spiritual sister and family. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Then we have Peaceful Vibe says, how did my dad know I'm out at 6 a.m.? How did your dad know you were out at 6 a.m.? I don't know. I don't know if I want to even deal with that question. Thank you for general. Thank you, Nicole. Coconut Tree. Hello. Hello. Okay, what is NB thinking now about us or me? Okay, Divine Spirit. What does NB think about Coconut Tree? 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 I know there might be trolls in here. Please, guys, just overlook them, okay? My moderators will be here soon. I'm not even worried about them. Let's focus on the energy, okay? And that question was, what is NB thinking now about me? What is NB thinking of Coconut Tree? What does NB think about me? This jumped out. So this flew out in the reverse. That's the Hierophant. Upright, this is about like traditional institutions like marriage, religion, maybe education, just institutions and things like that. Could also represent a Taurus person, an earth sign. In reverse, it could be something more alternative, okay? Something more alternative. they're definitely very curious. We got curiosity again with the Page of Swords, so they definitely want to know more about you. They probably were probably trying to go digging and snooping. They could do a Google search, you know, get some information. Okay. And they see you as someone that's very like abundant, grounded, stable. And I don't know if somebody feels like um they're thinking about you. I don't know if they feel like left out or out in the cold, or like, you know, it's almost like, I don't know if it's a situation where, you know, you guys are on the outs, or it's like a maybe things ended with you guys, you know, so they might feel a bit abandoned or rejected, or you do, but they're feeling like things are, they want to come back in, they want to interact with you again, so they might still kind of keep tabs on you. Okay. um they might want, they, even if y'all are silent, it says we went silent after an argument. Even though y'all are on the outs, they still kind of keep tabs on you with this Page of Swords here. Okay, so they still watch you. They still watch you, and they still see you as someone that's stable, that they could want to, you know, have a relationship with. Okay, this person goes through situations where, and I don't know if they're dealing with some type of like traditional things where they have to like, um, maybe somebody watches them and they feel like they have to, you know, conform to, you know, whatever beliefs or family, whatever, that they feel that they have to do that and just go away for a while, but they still kind of keep tabs on you is what I'm getting. Okay, so that's your message. And B, let's go to TikTok next. Let's see. Next question on TikTok. Thanks, guys. Give me a like. Keep liking the video. Thank you. Let's see. Okay, so on TikTok we have, hi, can I ask you a yes or no question, please? Yeah, go ahead. That's Lauren. Just ask. Uh, aren't we all okay? Send a gift, guys. When did I mess things up? When did I mess things up with Williams? And that's Maddie. You want to know when did I mess things up with William? Okay, you want to know, did you mess things up with William? Okay, Lauren, I didn't see your question. Go ahead and type it. Okay, Divine Spirit, did Lauren mess things up with William? Did Lauren? Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Like the live as you come in. Did Marty mess things up with William? 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 Says yes. You got 3 yeses. So the first yes is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so Knight of Wands is usually someone that's in and out. They're very hasty. They make they're very aggressive. They come in real fast. They're full of passion. This could be Sagittarius energy. They're very like, they like sexual adventures. Um, and then we also have the Star card. So that's someone that's very like transparent, hoping for the best, wanting, you know, I feel like this is William's energy, right? Spirit says that yes to the question that you messed things up with Williams. I don't know if something was revealed. Okay, I don't know if it's you that had this energy of like being in and out. Okay, or if this was Williams' energy, but he probably felt that you were a bit too, I don't know if you were a bit too like controlling with the King of Wands here. You know, he tends to like to be a free spirit, and he might have felt like you were coming off like a little too um like being in charge kind of thing. So that scared him off. He's the magician is also here. Okay, so there's some form of manipulation that is taking place. Okay, someone was being manipulative, and it's almost given like, my spirit is telling me that it's almost given like someone is gaslighting the other person, right? Because you're the star and being wrong, but they're gonna flip it to where, because this is their energy, they're the Knight of Wands, right? So this is someone that plays games. They're manipulative. They know how to manipulate the games with the Magician card, okay, to make you feel, because you're the star, you're transparent, you know. This is them. They're the king of, they're holding their wand. This is just like a way for them to, you know, because he's trying to get away anyway, to go have fun, to be adventurous, and just, you know, find any reason to get away from you, right? And leaving you in this condition, right? With the nine of swords. So I feel like he feels, yes, that you mess things up, but he's really just gaslighting you. Next question will be YouTube. Let's see. May I also get a summer love reading as well? Okay. All right. So let's get Nicole a summer love reading. All right. Those my love cards. Divine Spirit, give us a love message for Nicole. 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 How's everybody doing tonight? Where are you watching me from? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know your zodiac signs too. Give us a love message for Nicole. Ooh, Nicole. It says calling in your soulmate. Okay. So it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So it's given like you've been like, you're trying to manifest love, okay? Maybe you've been like, you know, saying affirmations. You see her energy. So she's calling in her soulmate, right? I feel like you're going to be engaging with someone very soon, okay? You have new love here. So you have engagement and new love. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this new person that's coming into your life, this new love, or if you've already started dating someone, this particular person is going to be, it's going to grow into a higher level of commitment, okay? This person is gonna definitely want to, like, you know, put the ring on it. Look at this card. He's holding her hand. I see you guys having like, you know, real close connections, talking to each other. You know, he's looking into your eyes. He's holding your hand, looking at the details of your fingers, just enjoying every aspect of you. This is somebody that's going to really adore you. This is somebody that's going to just, they're going to be so attracted to you. you have getting to know each other. So there's going to be lots of conversations, communication. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this person is going to meet your family. They're going to be very like reserved and be carry themselves like a gentleman, and they're going to I see maybe you or your mother or whoever will be asking them questions, and he'll answer your family, your friends are gonna really like him. You all are gonna have a lot of like communication. Maybe communication is their love language or yours. Okay. Maybe when you first meet them, you might feel like they're not your typical type. Okay. I don't know if you're attracted to taller men. They could be a little shorter in height or vice versa. But there's something about them that's going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. So spirit is just, this is kind of like a warning to be open. Be open about, this new person. Give them a chance, because don't be focused on the physical. This person is really coming with a good heart, okay? And it's also given that a past person could probably try to come into the picture as well this summer. You could hear from a past person with the past life relationship. You have known each other before. So that's also something that you can expect. A blast from the past and new love. All right, next question is TikTok. Okay. Where did I stop? Let's see. Sorry, guys. I have to go through all of these questions. Okay, let's see. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello. I see you guys. Uh, okay, hi. Hello, Kiki. Is David still in love with me? All right, let's find out. Oh, you're welcome, Nicole. You're welcome. All right. Bless you too, love. All right. Oh, you're watching from Chi-Town. Nicole's a Oh, you're a Taurus from California. Oh, okay. Okay. Who else we got? Carlos a Leo. All right. All right. All right. All right. I see you guys. Let's see. Back to Kiki. Is David still in love with me? Okay. Divine Spirit. Is David still in love with Kiki? 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 Oh. Well, I see that you guys had a heartbreak, a breakup here, okay? There was a breakup. There's a Three of Swords as the overall energy. So there was like betrayal, there was sadness, there was a breakup. But are they still in love with you? Yes, they are, Kiki. You have the Ten of Cups. You're their ultimate emotional happiness and fulfillment. They even want marriage for you. You see marriage there? Marriage. And you got the Two of Cups. And what does it say at the top? Love. You see that? Love. So they want this partnership back again. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to definitely turn around for the better. Things are going to change, okay? This, whatever negativity that you guys went through is going to definitely change, because it's destined for you guys to be together as a couple. That's what I see in the cards. But there was heartbreak, and the Three of Cups is reunion. So y'all are going to get back together. Next question will be YouTube. Okay, let's see. So next question on YouTube is, thank you so much for your time and advice. Oh, you're welcome, Nandini. And then Andrea says, Andrea 54 Hector, what should I expect from Carlos de Leo when I go to Chicago for 2 weeks? He wants to get together. All right, so let's see. for Andrea. What did you expect from Carlos de Leo? All right, let's dive deep. Divine Spirit, what should Andrea expect from Carlos de Leo? What should Andrea expect from Carlos de Leo when she goes to Chicago for 2 weeks? What should you expect from Carlos de Leo? Give us one card for the overall energy, one card for the challenge or obstacle. Give me one card for her advice and one for the outcome. Oh, you got 2 cards in the challenge. Advice, outcome. Okay, so what you're gonna expect when you go Ace of Wands? You're gonna expect this wand. See this wand? This is a phallic. Okay, this represents the phallic system. Okay, this is what he has for you. This is what he's gonna. This is what you should expect to see. This right there. Okay, your current situation is gonna be the Ten of Wands. So this is something that's gonna definitely. You see, this person is struggling to carry these wands, right? They're struggling. They've dropped 2. So it's like it's not gonna be. It's gonna be something that's very overwhelming. Okay, I just expect a lot of just stress, overwhelming, just a lot of effort to connect with him. I don't know if you have to like go out of your way to travel to see him or go to his town or go here, trying to fit everybody in because they're carrying all these wands. So, you're going to be in Chicago for 2 weeks. There's people you want to see or things you want to do. It's going to be a lot to carry, right? And it's going to be very overwhelming for you, even to the point where you can't even see all these things. You got a lot on your plate, or disconnecting with what's his name again, Lord? Disconnecting with Carlos. It's just gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot for you. Your challenge or your obstacle is this King of Cups and the Nine of Swords. 2 cards came out together. Okay. So I don't know if Carlos tends to drink a lot or, but I do see that there's going to be a lot of like anxiety. Maybe they drink a lot and or just overly emotional or something to where they have to mask or escape from this type of energy. Maybe they have anxiety or somebody has anxiety. Okay, so the King of Cups is going to be the challenge, the obstacle in this situation. The King of Cups is Carlos, so I don't know if he deals with you know communication issues or just it's almost like it's giving the King of Cups could be in a challenge section because usually they're emotionally intelligent, but when they're in this like the obstacle, they could be emotionally like detached. Okay, they could be emotionally detached, so that could be his energy. And your advice, the advice Spirit has for you is the Death card. So, and you see he has the scythe, right? So you're going to end up cutting this off. So getting together with them in 2 weeks is somebody's going to end it. Either they will or you will, okay? So it's going to end. That's what Spirit is letting you know. This will end. Outcome is going to be the Strength card, where you have to just, maybe you're going to probably hold yourself back, tame the beast. That means you won't fall for, you might reject the wand. You might reject this wand. Maybe you're going to resist it in some type of way, which is good because she's given the, what's that movie? The blue people, Avatar, and she's on her lion. So maybe you'll stand in your power and overcome this temptation, because you're going to be met with a lot of temptation, and it's going to probably be too much for you to carry, right? It's going to be overwhelming. Maybe he's going to put a lot of pressure on you, and but there's no emotional connection. He's just offering you a wand. That's it. And then end it. So that's what you're going to expect, okay? A hot, passionate session, and then that's it. He doesn't want anything more than that. Next question will be from TikTok. Let's see. Will I be with Chris? And that's Christina. Okay. Divine Spirit, will Christina be with Chris? Okay, so you've been talking about you're being guarded. So you're the strength card. I see you holding back. I see you holding back. So the death card with the advices, Spirit's letting you know this situation has ended. Don't bring it back to life again. The challenge is the King of Cups and anxiety. So they're not really in a good, they're still emotionally like not connected. You know, you're in Aries. Okay. So yeah, your advice is the strength card. I mean, the outcome is you're the strength card. So you're going to hold back. Strength card is also Leo too. That's also Leo. So that's Carlos. Oh, you're welcome, darling. You're welcome. Okay, so Christina, back to Christina. Will I be with Chris? Divine Spirit, will Christina be with Chris? 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 These jumped out. Will Christina be with Chris? You got a lot of wands. Full card is the overall energy. So you have 3 yeses. Yes with the Ace of Wands. So you got the wand too. 7 of Wands has a yes. I feel like somebody is still in a defensive type of energy. Okay. So maybe, you know, they've been kind of like trying to stand their ground and, you know, hold back a little bit or hold you back. But I feel like you're going to get movement very soon. A lot of communication. Okay. Things are going to start moving in a very, very fast way. Okay. After they were resisting you or you were resisting him. But it's all wands. So there's a lot of passion. It's mostly going to be passion. Okay. A lot of passion. So you're going to be with them physically. Next question is YouTube. Let's see. What's the next question? Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Okay, Kira. I don't know if you're still here. I don't know if Kira's still here. What should I do if he texts me again after ghosting? What should be my response? Okay, Divine Spirit, what should Kira do if who texts you again? Did you already ask me a question? Kira. Maybe that's your first question. What should Kira do if they text her again after ghosting? What should Kira do if they text her again? What should Kira do if they text her again? Say no. Look at the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Say no to this. If they text you again, this is what they're coming with. Okay, you see the 3 swords in the heart. Block your heart. You see she's covering her heart with the 2 swords. Let me bring it back so TikTok can see. She's also blindfolded. So don't look at them. Don't talk to them. Block. In fact, put them on block. They should be blocked. They shouldn't even be able to text you. You need to block this person. This is their end. Look at this. Ten of Swords. Okay? Unless you want to be in this condition, all right, then you entertain their text messages. Your best decision is to block that energy, okay? Put it to rest. They're not any good. Let's see. Okay, that's for you, Kira. Did you get your message? Block them, darling. There's somebody better out there. Let's see. Next question is going to be TikTok. Let me see what we got. Let me see. All right. TikTok is. Thanks for the follow. Lana, have you found my soulmate in TJ? What? Have you found? Okay, you want to know if you found your soulmate in TJ. Let's ask. Divine Spirit, has Lana found, is TJ her soulmate? Is TJ Lana's soulmate? Wait a minute, is that your name? Lana. Okay. Is TJ Lana's soulmate? 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 It says no with the moon card. It's not your soulmate. It's all in your head. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's all in your head. They're not your soulmate, darling. Okay? You just have a crush on them. Infatuation. Okay? Infatuation, not love. Next question is YouTube. Let's see. Who's next? Okay. Tiana, how does Virgo feel towards me? All right, let's see. Let's get some which cards that tell us how Virgos feel. Let's get some love messages for you, darling. Messages of love. And that's for Tiana. Okay. Divine Spirit, how does Virgo feel about Tiana? Give us some love messages cards. How does Virgo feel about Tiana? How does Virgo feel about Tiana? How does Virgo feel about Tiana? Escape. I left when things got hard. That's interesting. So I don't know if they felt like you tried to run away from this situation or they tried to run away from this situation. Responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. So I don't know if they had to like step away from this situation because they have responsibilities that they had to focus on. I don't know if that responsibilities could have something to do with a family, a child, okay? Or maybe they felt like there were too many responsibilities with you, so they had to escape, okay? Because it says that I left when things got too hard. Or maybe Virgo's the type of person that, you know, it's almost like they want to date, they want to be in a relationship, but they don't want the responsibilities of it. So when they see that things are starting to get serious, they get cold feet. Okay, that's what it's given as well. Understand and I see your side of the story. So they understand what you're asking for, or what you're, they see your side of the story. But you know somebody needs space. I need more time to think. So they understand your side of the story, and maybe they just feel like they need some time. Maybe that's why they took off, or they will run away, just to have some space to think about everything, to see if they're really ready for this type of relationship, for this to get serious, a family, child, just all of that. They're thinking about that. They do have a big ego. Okay, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. So this person has a big ego, right? They're overwhelmed. It says the stress from this is draining me. And the stress is commitment. This person is afraid of commitment. It scares them. It literally scares them, okay? So they're just worried. Maybe they know that you want something serious, right? You want to build this family memories and all that good stuff. And they're afraid of commitment. So they just kind of like, maybe they'll start like moving back a little bit, and you might think that you're not hearing from them as often as you normally do. They're just taking some time to just think, okay, if this hasn't happened, this is potential energy that could happen. Next question, let's go to TikTok. Thanks for the gift. Thank you. Let's see, next question for TikTok. Who's next? Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to get to everybody. Oh no, I don't want to close. What did I do? Oh, I messed up the live. Swipe left to. Okay, there we are. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry guys. Um, Thanks for the gifts. Thanks. I'm so grateful. Thanks for the gift, guys. I really appreciate that. That's very encouraging. Makes me want to come back and do lives more often. Okay, so TikTok's question is, there's a lot of people on TikTok, a lot of questions here. I want to get to everybody. Let's see, who did I miss? Okay. Tiana, you were on TikTok and YouTube. You're trying to make sure you get your question answered. Okay. Oh my God. Grace. Uh, okay. Oh my God. Please don't ask a million questions. This I gotta get through this. With Jermaine, I talk sometimes. Should I connect with Ray? Some people are asking questions over and over again. Okay. I think the next one is. I have no questions now. That was for me. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Hey, how are you? Thank you. Should I contact Ray? I think that might be the next one. Make sure. Thanks for the gift, guys. Y'all are awesome. Mary, will Jeff contact me this weekend? Will my partner stop cheating? Where are my mods? They're out there watching a movie. Um, okay, that's the last question. Okay, Desi in San Antonio. With Desi in San Antonio, with someone right now that he has romantic feelings. Desi is San Antonio. Desi is Antonio. Is Antonio with someone right now that he has romantic feelings for? Is he your man? Is Antonio? I guess he is. Desi, is Antonio with someone right now that he has romantic feelings for? Let's find out, Desi. Divine Spirit, is Antonio with someone right now that he has feelings for? This is for Desi. Is Antonio right now with someone that he has feelings for? Is Antonio right now with someone that he has feelings for? Is Antonio right now with someone that he has feelings for? Is Antonio right now with someone he has feelings for? Mm, mm. Yes, he is. You have the Eight of Wands. So he's definitely communicating with someone right now, and there's a yes on it that he has. Nine of Cups, this is somebody, it's a wish fulfillment. It's somebody that he wants to be with, okay? I feel like you and them are going to go on a break very soon, okay? I see arguments and conflict between you and Antonio due to this. They could be out partying, okay? There's three people in this picture right here. Three. So they're with someone else. There's a third person. Okay, Desi, that's the answer to your question. Let me look on YouTube. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Tiana, done with that one. Taurus from Cali. That's Nicole. Watching from Chi-Town. Okay, Blooming Garden. I had a talk with my man's ex and found out what he's doing to me. Negative stuff. He did to her too. I don't want to break up. So what's the best way to keep him loving and respectful? Huh? Okay, you had a talk with his ex who said he did some negative stuff to her, right? And he's doing the same to you. And you want to know what's the best way to keep him loving and respectful? Um, and you want the tarot to tell you that? You've already made the decision. You've already made the decision to keep him, right? So just make him happy. Do whatever he tells you to do. You know, do whatever he tells you to do because he's already done negative things to you and you still want to keep him. So you don't need any advice. All you have to do is just do whatever he tells you to do, okay? Be his yes man, yes sir. Serve him, rub his feet, cook, rub his back, because I don't know what other advice to give you because you've already made up your mind. You spoke to the ex. He's did negative things to her, did negative things to you, and you still want to keep him. You want that situation. So I don't think the cards can help you. Peaceful vibes. I'm craving lace. Nicole, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Nicole. Next. I'm here, love. Okay. Who else? Who else? Who else? Antonina, can you see if there's a message for me? Okay, yes. Let me do a message for Antonina. Let's get a message for you, darling. Let me see which cards will I use. I'm being led to pull this card, which is my self-care cards for you, Antonina. I feel like you have a message there. Let's see what Spirit wants you to do for yourself right now, to focus on yourself, okay? Let's see what you need to be doing right now as far as self-care. What will help you on your journey of self? What will help you be the best version of yourself? What will help you in any area of your life to, expand your wisdom, your strength, your knowledge, your power? Let's see what will help you. Give Antonina a message, Spirit. What do you want her to know? says nourish your temple. So spirit wants you to like really just like nourish your temple, your body, pour into yourself, okay? Maybe eat more like high vibrational food, more vegetables. Focus on your abdomen. I don't know if you're dealing with any digestive issues, okay? You want to like watch what you're eating. Um maybe I'm also hearing like your solar plexus, this stomach, you see is going in a spiral. Maybe sometimes you can just sit quietly, meditate, and put your hand on your stomach. You have a heart here on your heart. So maybe pour love into yourself, okay? Maybe that's what you're doing right now. You're putting yourself first, you're taking good care of yourself, okay? So, oh, Crohn's disease. Okay. Yeah, so some I was definitely drawn to this to the abdomen. Maybe changing your diet, maybe there's some herbs, something that you can actually drink and that could actually help you. Be gentle. Be gentle with your gut, okay? Watch what you're eating. Watch a movie. Maybe you enjoy, Netflix, watching, just enjoy, be at peace, and I feel like this is your energy, right? You're content. You enjoy your own company, right? And it takes a lot of like um self-awareness and spiritual maturity to get to the point where you can enjoy your own company. I don't know if you have kids or something. You might have a child, you know or you or a pet, okay, that y'all watch, just enjoy time and watch a movie, enjoy, be at peace, right? And this cup is also giving me herbal teas could be of healing to you. Spirit wants you to know that there's some skills that you have. Working with your hands, doing something creative can also be very relaxing if you notice that you're under any type of stress. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow, wow, wow. So there is a child here. You see them sleeping, so maybe y'all cuddle up in bed while you watch a movie or something. But this is your peace. This is your solid. This is your peace right here. And Spirit says that's really good and relaxing for you. But the Crohn's disease is stress related, right? So Spirit wants you to, get into some um creative hobbies, something you use your hands to do, okay? Something you use your hands to do. Maybe take a ceramic class or pottery class, or, just start to do something. If it's cooking, you have to do something with your hands. There's power in your hands. When you start to work creative energy with your hands, those are healing to you. I'm also drawn to the goddess. You see that goddess symbol there? And she also has the circles, the spiral in her belly as well. So this is almost, I'm trying to remember which um uh, I don't know if it's a zodiac sign or a nakshatra, that they suffer through the gut, where if they're stressed out, it affects you in your abdomen. Your power is in your abdomen, your power is there. So you have to learn how to like channel that energy into something. So Spirit needs you to channel it into something that you're doing with your hands. Get a hobby, maybe do something with your hand. It's going to transfer all that stress and release it from your abdomen, and you'll get like healing and relief from that, okay? Spirit also wants you to know to connect with your ancestors. You could be already doing that. Connect with your ancestors, okay? There's power there. There's something that the ancestors are trying to to reveal to you. They're trying to connect with you. You see the tree and the because you are your ancestors, you all are one. So it's like the ancestors are trying to connect to you in some type of way. I don't know if you have dreams, I don't know if you see signs, I don't know, but there's an ancestor or two that are trying to connect with you. So you might want to look into that. I don't know, maybe consider like um setting up an ancestor altar or just saying a simple prayer to them. But just know that the ancestors are definitely trying to connect with you or reach out to you in some type of way, maybe to be of help. It's the roots, your roots, the ancestors. So that's the messages that you do have, okay? Antonina, okay? Oh, you do. Okay, well, whatever you're doing, they showed up in your reading, okay? And one more card is take a walk. So, um, taking a walk is, oh, they're around you. They showed up in your reading, dear. So that's your message, okay? All right. Next question is TikTok. Let's see. Uh, so many questions on TikTok. Let me see if I can get to them. Can I can I ask a question? Does Lee want me back? Mm, that looks like a question about somebody else. I don't like asking questions, answering, probing in people's lives. Does Lee want Mimi back? Are you Mimi? You got to be Mimi to ask that question. How can I stop my partner from cheating? Oh my God. Who is that? Is it Raisha? What's your name? Can't see. Rasha? Is it right? Raisha 739. I think that's your name. I'm sorry, I can't really see the. How can I stop my partner from cheating? Ooh, get rid of him. Okay, so you want to know how you can stop your partner from cheating? Let's see. You just got to get rid of him, dear. How can I stop my partner from cheating? If he's cheating, he's a cheater. So he's not gonna stop. A cheater's a cheater. Okay, will my partner stop cheating? Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for changing the question. Thank you. Thank you. Divine Spirit, will Raisha's partner stop cheating? 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 Raisha's partner stop cheating. Will they stop? What does it say? No. What does it say? No. You got the hangman, right? So this person is hanging from this tree. They're not moving. This is like a. It's like they just. This is just the way they are, and it's a major arcana. Okay, this person is willing to sacrifice a good relationship for cheating, because the hangman self-sacrifices. So this person is willing to sacrifice a very good relationship for cheating. It says no. They're communicating with other people, right? This is a battle where there's no, it's like it's a battle that you have to surrender at some point. You're just gonna have to walk away with the 5 of Swords, you see? This is a battle where there's no winners. Everybody is going to get hurt, including your partner. Is so you have to make the decision to surrender and just let this go. Okay? This person likes to connect with other people, 3 of Cups. That's just who they are. Okay? So it gets to a point where you just love yourself to the point where you say, I deserve better than that. I don't know why you know, people, we feel like we need to hold on to someone just because I've known him all my life. He's been a good this, he's been there for me. All those things. It's a world. We're here for a journey, and some people are just here for a season. And you gotta let that season end. When it's time for the season to end, let it end. Don't try to hold on to someone that doesn't want to be held on to. Okay, so they're the hangman. It says no. They're not gonna stop. That's who they are. It's in the blood. It's in the DNA. He's a cheater. If you don't mind being with a cheater, hold on to him. Let me go. Next question is YouTube. Okay. Sinara Black ghosted me at 10 weeks pregnant and reached back out after the baby was 9 months with no concerns of the baby. Should I still remain silent? Yeah. That's a tough question because there's a baby here, right? So they ghosted you. Came back when the baby was 9 months with no concerns. Okay. Divine Spirit, what should Sinara do? Give me a message for Sinara. Should she remain silent? Should she remain silent? Should she remain silent? Should she remain silent? Spirit says yes. You see yes? And I love this card. This is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is someone that is independent. They're successful. They have everything. They're going to be comfortable. Financially, they have self-love. They dress up. They look good. And guess what's under the deck? The sun. And there's a baby right there. So the sun is the best card in the deck, right? This child is going to bring you so much joy and happiness. In fact, this child is coming with a blessing, a huge blessing upon your life. This child did not come empty-handed. This child came with blessings and good luck to your life. He's going to miss out. Don't worry about it. He wasn't there for you. He ghosted you during the pregnancy and then showed up 9 months later with no concern. This baby right here see, people don't know who these children will become tomorrow. You know, this child could be the next president. This child could be. So Spirit says, stay silent, right? This is a glow up. You're going to have a financial glow up, right? And even this child that you gave birth to is a star, is a blessing. Stand in your power. Don't even stay silent. He wasn't there when you needed him the most. And maybe there's somebody new that's coming. It says making investments. There's money coming here, right? This baby that you're having, you're as a single parent, is like making an investment to your life. This child's a blessing to your life, okay? It's not going to be easy. There's going to be times when things are a little hard, but you're the Queen of Pentacles. Everything you need, you will have. You're not going to lack anything. You need to know that, okay? You're not going to lack anything. This person rejected you, right? When you needed them the most. Four of Cups, rejection. And they're still childish. Page of Wands. They haven't even matured to be a good parent to your child. So Spirit wants you to know that, don't worry, everything is going to be provided unto you. There was a reason why this child needed to come through that person, right? But this child is coming with the sun. This is the best card in the deck. And the baby there. So they're bringing a blessing to your life. You're not going to need nothing. The right man is going to come in and be a father to your child. Anybody can be a sperm donor. That's okay. Stand in your power. Everything you need to raise this baby is going to be provided for you. They said stay silent. Be independent. They're gonna be there to help you. You will not lack anything. And this is happiness. Your baby gonna be happy. Yes, one day he's gonna come around, and you will allow that, right? But right now, Spirit wants you to stay silent. Next question is YouTube. And good luck to you, dear. Just have faith and have trust that you're gonna be fine. That baby that you had is gonna be a great person. Okay? Focus on the child. Don't focus on that loser. Let's see. Thanks for the gift. Thanks for the gift. Let's see what questions I got for TikTok. Will Heidi, if I missed you, please forgive me. I'm trying my best. Should I cut contact with Ray? Let me knock that out. Who is that? Should I cut contact with Ray? TikTok is like, I don't know if they're wiping out questions. Do Mark love Kim? Yes or no? Do Mark love Kim? I don't know about. Where is the? Should I come? Oh. These girls abandoned me today. Street Brat. Will Heidi Francis tell me she wants to work on our relationship? Okay. All right. Well, Heidi, let's do that one. The damn question is gone. I don't know your name, but you're asking about will Heidi want to work on the relationship again? So I'm gonna go with that. I was trying to catch your name, I lost it. Should I cut contact with Ray? I'm coming, okay? Will Heidi want to work on the relationship with them? Will Heidi want to work on the relationship with them? Will Heidi want to work on the relationship with them? Will Heidi want to work on the relationship with them? You got yes with the 8 of Wands. They will. They want communication. Maybe they're going to message you soon, or you're being advised to go ahead and break this, just start communicating. I don't know why I said break this. Start communicating, okay? And be careful with any petty, like arguments, little, watch the way you talk, Be careful with telling your business to friends, gossip. Keep people at your business. They definitely want to move forward with this relationship. I see a Cancer here, Cancer season. Maybe they could have Cancer in their sun, rising sign, or moon sign, okay? But I do see things moving forward with you guys in Cancer season. Just be careful that you watch the communication between you two and with outsiders. Keep anybody out of your business. Let me go back to YouTube now. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Sonara. Yeah, stay focused. You're doing well. Yes. Okay. Counter manipulation, blooming garden. Well, I mean, I feel you. I feel you. Okay, so I'll go ahead and answer that question for you, okay? Let's see. Let me go back to your question. You want to know what to do to keep him loving and... Where is it? Because I have to remember there's always two sides. There's two energies. Sometimes you got to be the dark feminine, and nothing wrong with that. Where is it? Okay. Your question was, he's treating you negative, treating the other one negative. What can you do to keep him loving and so let's see, to keep him loving and respectful. Let's use this. What can bloom do to keep her person loving and respectful? What can Bloom do to keep her person loving and respectful? What can Bloom do to keep the person loving and respectful? Ooh, okay. This is the spellcaster's card, right? So, I don't know if you're still here, right? Look at that, the hangman. And what does this look like? What does this look like, ma'am? Right? What do you need to do to keep them loving and respectful? It looks like you need to bind them, right? This is binding. Bind them up and put it, maybe bury them in a tree, okay? Bind them up, and then you're gonna have that loving, long-lasting relationship. They're outside fixing the roof, fixing the fence, doing everything you tell them to do, right? The star card, you may be allowing the planets to bring the energy because they are juggler. They like to juggle, right? They like to juggle you and other people. So you need to tie this person down. Tie them down. That's what I got. Okay. Let's see. Let me go back to TikTok. Okay. Do. Grace is, let's see. Thanks for the gift. Just got to inbox me for your accurate reading at Miss G. Inbox me for your, I don't know what that means. Just got the number 3 gifts. Oh, thank you for the gifts, guys. YouTube, I hope you guys are giving me likes. Show some love. Okay, next question. There's a troll in the chat that's asking people to inbox them for accurate reading. Just ignore that person. I'm not able to block them right now. Don't inbox at your own risk. Do Mark love Kim? Violet does. Kenny love me? Okay. Let's find out if Kenny loves Violet. Divine Spirit, does Kenny love Violet? 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 That's a troll in the chat. Does Kenny love Violet? Does Kenny love Violet? Does Kenny love Violet? Yes, he does, dear. Yes, Kenny loves Violet. Yes, he does. Okay? And that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. He loves you. Got love for you. He wants a new beginning, okay? All right, next question is YouTube. Okay, YouTube. What we got? Let me scroll up. Maybe just, okay. He's been talking about trying. Okay, that's that one. Natalia. Okay. Natalia says, will Jack D and I reconcile romantically? 3 weeks, no contact. Divine Spirit, will Natalia and Jack reconcile? 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 You got 2 maybes and a yes. You got the full card, which is a maybe on it. See the maybe? You got the Hierophant with another maybe. Wow. Maybe, maybe. And the Fool card is almost like, and then you have the Sun card, which is a yes. So my answer is yes, because the Sun card always trumps any other card in the deck. It's the most positive card. So after all this indecision, right? After all of this indecision, after Jack has gone out, been free spirit, enjoyed himself, jumped off the cliff and back, he's going to come back and want something more serious and committed with you. Maybe you're going to be doing some prayers too. Maybe you pray in church or whatever you believe in, your beliefs. But he's definitely going to want to come back and have a more traditional type of relationship with you. And it's going to be positive. Right now, he's standing his ground. He's being a little bit defensive, but he's in this energy. But just know that that's going to change. And I see you guys get them together, get them back together. Let me get to TikTok next. Okay. Mm, okay, let's see. Passant. Renard, will Trudy and I get intimate soon? Renard, okay. Divine Spirit, will Trudy and Renard get intimate soon? Will Trudy and Renard get intimate soon? Will Trudy and Renard get intimate soon? If you did have a question that I answered, I will be uploading this to YouTube. Okay, so you need to definitely go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and you can watch your video there and revisit your message. Okay, because sometimes we can forget it. Will Trudy and Renard get intimate soon? Let's see. You got a maybe with the Two of Wands. Okay, so I see someone's at a crossroads trying to decide on two paths. Maybe they're trying to decide on you and them. Page of Swords, somebody could be watching someone, snooping, stalking, looking at their social media pages, pictures, blase, blase. And also the Strength card. So Trudy could be holding back from you, okay? Trudy could be trying to tame the beast. Maybe she's trying to control herself. So it might not be soon, okay? Because you see her holding back with the Strength card. She's trying to be strong and not give in right now, okay? She could be still trying to find out more information about you, get to know you. She's curious with the curiosity. You see that right there? She's curious, but she wants to get more information on you with the Ace of Swords. So she could be maybe doing a Google search or looking at, she's probably going to ask you for more pictures, get more information, and all that good stuff. So not soon. She still wants to get to know you and see what your intentions are. Let me go to YouTube for the next. Okay. YouTube, I have. Oh, God bless you too, Antonina. Um, Question from Jamima Bashir. Hi, hey, I'm from India. Me and my boyfriend broke up. Do you think we'll get back together, and could we actually end up getting married someday? Divine Spirit, will Jamima and her boyfriend reconcile? Will Jamima and her boyfriend reconcile? Will Jamima and her reconcile? Will Jamima and her boyfriend reconcile? Now they're back after abandoning me. After abandoning me.
I've employed.
You're fired.
No.
Okay. So, Jamima, sorry about that, guys. It's bills all over the place.
Really?
So anyway, You're welcome, Natalia. It says no, Four of Swords, so you guys are on a break, okay? I see this break still taking place. But I do see wish fulfillment. You got a new beginning coming, okay? Some wishes are coming true. I don't know if you've been wishing for like some love or new love, something passionate, but there's a new person. You got a new beginning. Ace of Wands, okay? There's somebody new coming in your life, okay? And it's a wish. It's like a wish fulfillment, something you wished for. All right. So that relationship, you're gonna feel a little bit more loving in it, okay? But your boyfriend, I don't see the reunion right now, okay? So that was for you, Jamima. So let me go to TikTok next. Can y'all help me with the TikTok questions? I can barely see it.
Where are you in the chat? Who was the last person you answered?
YouTube, the last person I answered is Jamima.
On TikTok.
TikTok, I just answered Renard. He wanted to know if he was going to get intimate with Trudy.
Oh.
But I believe I missed a lot of questions on TikTok.
Was he? Just kidding.
It's going to take a little time. She needs to get to know him.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. Give me a question on TikTok.
Okay, where did I do one? Christy wants to know if Martin will contact her this month. He's the father of her unborn child.
Okay. His name is Martin?
Yes, Christy and Martin.
Divine Spirit, will Martin contact Christy this month? 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 Oh, I hate when men are like this to the women that are carrying their children. It says no, Christy. I hate to say this, okay? I don't like to be the bearer of bad news. Give me the. He's still in a toxic energy. Okay? He's still like in this toxic energy right now. So you got 3 no's, okay? You have the Devil card, you have the 3 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. So he has some codependent behaviors. I don't know if he's dealing with addictions or something like that, but I see that this is the pain that he's causing you with this 3 of Swords, right? Due to the fact that he's entertaining other options with the 7 of Cups, okay? So I don't see him coming. We got no's with the Devil card, okay? And none of these cards look good. So no, not right now. And I don't think you need to have that type of energy around you while you're pregnant, right? You need to surround yourself with some positive energy. I mean, yes, you need the father of the child around you. And, you know, in a better situation, it'll be nice for him to be around you. But if he's going to be around you like this, like the devil doing this, he does not need to be. You need to be in a healthy situation so the baby will be okay, right? So you don't need all that negativity around you. He's not coming around with anything good. And it says he's not even going to come around, which is if he's going to be the devil, he can stay away. Next question.
Jacqueline wants to know if her husband will.
Is that YouTube?
Oh, it's TikTok.
We just did TikTok, right?
Well, she showed me a TikTok. Just
YouTube is next. The last one I did was Jamima. So the next one on YouTube is Sweet Sosa. Sam, how does my mother feel about me? Okay, and you also want to know, is your mother jealous of you? Okay, that's for Sam.
That's all that I have.
Divine Spirit. Is Sam's mother jealous of them? Is Sam's mother jealous of them? How does her mother feel about them? How does Sam's mother feel about them? How does Sam's mother feel about them? How does Sam's mother
Guys, it's just one question, so condense your questions into one.
Okay. Oh. I see there's a lot of communication issues between you and your mother. Okay? And maybe you feel like they, you know, they've betrayed you in some type of way, or badmouth you, or, you know, speak negatively about you. I also feel like maybe you have a closer relationship with your dad. There's like so much battles between you and your moms, right? It's like, I don't know, just, yeah, I think that it's always kind of like been like that, even as you were a child. Maybe you were closer to your dad. You were like a daddy's, you know, close to your dad, possibly with the Sun card and the Page of Wands. But it's almost like your mom with you, you know, she's the King of Swords, so she tends to like, um I don't want to say verbally, you know, for her, she feels like she's speaking the truth. Like, you know, she could be a bit harsh with her communication, with the way she speaks to you. But there, it has been some sort of betrayal with the Ten of Pentacles. So it's almost like, you know, causing drama between you and other family members or other siblings that's there. You see the Five of Wands, just kind of like making everyone just like saying things that going back and forth, because the King of Swords and the Two of Wands, you see, they're juggling. So it's like going back and forth. Tell this person this, tell this, like, let's say, okay, if she feels like you're getting along with with your other sibling, right? She doesn't like that, so she will go and tell that sibling something negative about you, or something that you said, and then that sibling will be angry at you, that kind of thing. So that way it'll create this type of like, you know, everybody's in conflict, but everybody is able to come to her and reveal information about whatever that's going on. It's kind of like a way for her to kind of like keep a close eye on you guys, constantly monitoring you guys. Seven of Swords, so this is like, you know, just, I don't know. It's just like that type of, there's some mothers that are like that. You know, they just like to cause confusion in the family, because this is a family and there's a Ten of Swords. So it's, you know, what the just she just likes to cause confusion in the family. I don't know if she's bored, but you know, where she just talk, gossips, and drama, conflict everywhere. Five of Wands in both decks. So it's not given that she's jealous of you. It's just given that she's just one of those people that she doesn't have like an emotional connection to you, because I don't see any cups card. I do feel like she takes care of you. She keeps a good home, because the Queen of Pentacles is here, right? She keeps a good home, but she's somebody that if you're doing well, she's not going to give you like any positive feedback or anything good. It's always going to be like harsh words, cut you down, keep you flat on the ground. I think maybe she feels that way. You would need her in your life or always need her, you know? So it's almost like it does kind of give a jealousy vibe. It's almost like she doesn't want people to be better than she's the matriarch. She wants to always be the one where you have to come home and need her to help you. She wants to hear that you're having problems so that way she can give you the solution. It's kind of like a way for her to feel important, feel needed, feel strong. So she goes back and forth and, says things and gossips and just causes confusion with everybody. But that's just a way for her to feel relevant. I don't think it's a jealousy thing. It's just like a way for her to kind of control everyone. So I know it was kind of crazy, but yeah, it's narcissistic behavior. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's doing that with your children. You can't let that happen. You have to set your boundaries. You have to set your boundaries because that's too much drama and conflict. Working people against each other. No. You have to set your boundaries. Okay, so next question should be TikTok.
Latasha wants to know if she will be in a relationship soon.
Okay. Divine Spirit will you said Natasha?
Latasha.
Will Latasha be in a relationship soon? Will Latasha be in a relationship soon? Will Latasha be in a relationship soon?
You're welcome.
You're welcome, dear. Will Latasha be in a relationship soon? You got a maybe with the Fool card. Maybe if you jump off this cliff, if you take a chance, if you take a leap of faith, if you put yourself out there, you'll be in. You have to put yourself out there, okay? Take a chance. Maybe maybe when you're out, if you see someone you like or you're interested in, you might have to take a risk and just maybe say something like, "Hey, what time is it?" Or, uh, can you reach and help me get that can of tomatoes on the shelf? You have to do something risque to get. You gonna have to jump off this cliff, okay? The Fool card. You got the maybe again with the Two of Pentacles. So it's almost like you're going to have to, I mean, it's not going to be easy for you to do this because you're going to have to be able to balance like your work, the way you make money, and the relationship. So I don't know if this is going to be too much of a burden on you because you're used to being in control of your situation and being in a relationship. Sometimes you have to show up for that relationship, right? And it's going to be really hard for you to kind of like balance both, because you're used to your independence. You're the Queen of Wands. You're used to sitting on your throne. But I do see you eventually getting in a relationship. It's going to be with an emperor, somebody that's probably more like a business person. Okay. They're there's someone that probably makes a lot of money. They could own a business. They're very, very authoritative, very controlling, and like to be in control. So that's the next relationship I see for you. They could be an Aries or you're an Aries. That could be their sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. Okay, next question.
Emma on YouTube asks, will M contact her to reconcile?
Did this question just come from YouTube?
Because you said the last person you answered was Jemima, then Sam, then Emma.
Okay, Emma's question again?
Will M contact her to reconcile?
Okay, divine spirit will end contact Emma to reconcile.
M as in Matthew.
Okay, will M contact Emma to reconcile?
Good job.
Will M contact Emma to reconcile? Will M contact Emma to reconcile? It says yes. Okay, it's gonna take a little while. They're taking their time. They want to come back and do that, but they're taking their time. I do feel like they are taking their time, so there's still some waiting. There's still a little waiting period for you, okay? With the hangman and the 8 of Swords. I never like people having to put their life on hold or waiting for anyone, okay? You have the 9 of Cups, so your wish is gonna come true. Okay, but I'm hearing be careful what you wish for. They're gonna come back to reconcile, but you're gonna have this energy. But there's still a little waiting to hear, okay? And you're gonna feel trapped. You feel like you can't see yourself, without this person, right? But this is just like a self-imposed prison that you put yourself in, and decide to wait for this person while they're living their life out there. And they're gonna come back eventually, right? But after a waiting period. Next question. Next question.
Destiny wants to know if her and Brian will rekindle.
Byron.
Oh. Okay, you can
So
read
you-
that.
Yeah, I see. Yes, I
you
can
read
see.
it.
You get these names right.
So you can clearly see.
I was here by
So
myself
what are we
for
here
almost.
for?
I was here.
You were just fine.
My point exactly.
Just
Next-
read the comments that you got
Not
it.
my point exactly.
Like, whoa.
Okay, well, Destiny and Byron
Uh-huh.
rekindle before their baby gets here.
Okay. Ooh, baby season. Everybody.
I know. Like,
Divine Spirit with Destiny and Byron rekindle before the baby comes here. Well, I saw Hecate. Somebody asked a question about Hecate. I want that question. Will Destiny and Byron rekindle before the baby gets here? Will Destiny and Byron rekindle before the baby gets here? Oh, finally a happy ending. Oh, Lord.
goodbye.
Destiny, yes. 2 of Cups. He's gonna come and apologize, okay? Y'all might rekindle around Cancer season with the Chariot card, okay? It's coming. It's coming, all right? So just know that, okay? So, yeah, you guys are gonna reconcile, okay? After a period of somebody was cut out due to dealing with other options. So, yes, a reconciliation is in the picture. There's gonna be a reconcile. I don't know how long it's gonna last, okay? Because I did see a world card there, but just know they're coming in, okay? Next question.
Desi on YouTube asks, what's gonna happen next between her and Jovun?
What's gonna happen next between her and Jahum?
Jovun.
And her name is
Desi.
Divine Spirit.
Separated now due to him having a third party.
Okay. And she wants to know what's gonna happen next. Divine Spirit, what's gonna happen next with Desi and Jahum? What's gonna happen next with Desi and Jahum?
Thank you for the gift.
Thanks for the gift, guys. Desi and Jahum.
The skip gift of the night is the hat and mustache pinned up top. So if you'd like to skip or support Adani, send that. Thank you. And we'll ring the bell.
Okay, so right now, Desi, I feel like somebody's very stubborn, right? Somebody's very stubborn, so they don't want to make any moves. They feel like they can't make any moves. They're stuck because they're very, very stubborn. Very stubborn, right? You're waiting to hear from them, but since this is in the challenge section, you're not hearing from them right now, okay? Like I said, this person has a lot of pride, so they're not making any moves, okay? Now, I do feel like there's something that's going to be revealed soon. You have a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. So you could meet somebody new with the Sun card, somebody new that's going to make you very happy. Okay. Jehu is being a bit prideful right now, stubborn like a bull. So he feels like he's too big. He doesn't have to, you know, reach out or whatever right now. So, but I do see a new person coming in. There was a question on TikTok. I was trying.
I looked for the Hecate question. I didn't see it.
America wants to know if Jonathan loves her.
Okay. Divine Spirit, does Jonathan love America? 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 Yes, with the Three of Cups. Another yes with the Justice card. And the Devil. So they want to reunite or celebrate something. And they definitely want to, I don't know, take this to a higher level commitment. I don't know if you guys are already like married or something, but they definitely want to like hold on to this situation. Okay, they want the petty drama arguments to end. Okay, but I do see like a marriage. I don't know if a marriage is going to happen between you and them, because the Justice card, the Hierophant, and the Devil card. The Devil card, you know, you see those two people are bound, right? They are bound to each other. So that's like another type of like possession type of energy. Justice card, contracts. It's another binding type of energy. Hierophant, traditions, beliefs, marriage, another type of binding energy. So I don't know if you guys are going to have a wedding with the Three of Cups or a tender wedding, but this is definitely your future. Thanks, guys. I definitely see that in your future, okay? But there was some drama, arguments, or whatever. This is a warning. Next question.
On YouTube, Ingrid asks, will she get married to her boyfriend soon?
Soon. Okay, so they're going to jump fiance from boyfriend to husband?
Well, maybe she means engagement. You're welcome, Desi.
Oh, okay. You're welcome, Desi. Okay. Well, Ingrid, what's the question?
Will she get married to her boyfriend soon?
Okay. Will Ingrid get married to her boyfriend soon?
You never heard of a shotgun wedding?
I mean, in Las Vegas. It could happen. Everybody get drunk and just go through the drive-thru.
Yeah.
Will Ingrid get married to her boyfriend soon? Will Ingrid get married to her boyfriend soon? Let's see what the cards say. Don't worry about what I say. What the cards say. Will Ingrid get married to her boyfriend soon, Spirit? Maybe with a Two of Wands. Magician card, yes. You can do some magic, girl. Queen of Pentacles, yes. So, it's a maybe. Two of Wands, somebody's at a crossroad, probably deciding right now. Magician card, yes. So you can actually manifest this, or this is being manifested. All the tools are here to do it. And the Queen of Pentacles is another yes. So they find you very nurturing, very grounding. They find you like wife material. So soon, I might not say soon with the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. You know, the horse is barely moving, but it's going to happen, okay? It's going to happen is what I got to say, okay? I do see it happening, because you got the Magician card, so you have everything you need for that marriage. The money's there, maybe everything is there. Everything is there. All y'all got to do is say I do. Next question.
in light of marriage, Nicole asked, "Does KB want them to get married?"
Okay. Divine Spirit, does KB want to marry Nicole? Does KB want to marry Nicole? I'll be getting off here soon. Does KB want to marry Nicole? Why did I yawn like that? Or that's part of your message. Ooh.
That's not looking great, Nicole.
That yawn came out of nowhere. Does KB want to marry Nicole? My
But
God.
it is also 1 a.m. where we are.
I was like, did you see this? You saw this jump out of my hand and flipped in reverse.
Oh, girl.
And it's the marriage card, 10 of Cups. 5 of Pentacles.
Okay.
Leaving you out in the cold, ghosting, abandoning. Queen of Cups. So somebody is going to want to cut someone out. Okay? Someone's going to want to cut somebody out. Okay? I don't know if this is you, because you see the Queen of Swords has the sword and she has cut herself free. So you see the rope on her hand is now cut. So I don't know if there's some situation that's going to happen that's going to make you want to cut this situation, or this could be their energy, because this, while I was shuffling, because my whole deck is upright, it jumped out and flipped in reverse. My spirits don't lie. Okay? Upright, this is 10 of Cups. It's the marriage, happy family, all that great stuff. But it came out like this, okay? And then we have the 5 of Cups, which is like abandonment, feeling left out. Okay, you see these two people are outside of, they want to go inside this building, this church where it's nice and warm, but they're out here in the cold. You know, he's on crutches and she's, you know, so I'm saying, so this, you know, this could be their intentions. I feel like your intuition is already speaking to you. Okay, follow your intuition. Your intuition is correct. Trust it. So you already know the answer to your question is what I'm getting. So that's what I got. Next question.
111. Lauren asks, will her and Mitch
111 on the clock.
Will her and Mitch be in a relationship?
What's her name?
Lauren.
Lauren, okay. Divine Spirit, will Lauren and Mitch be in a relationship? Will Lauren and Mitch be in a relationship? Will Lauren and Mitch be in a relationship? That jumped out. The tower. Will Lauren and Mitch be in a relationship? Lauren and Mitch. So I got no with the tower. That jumped out. 5 of Wands, which is a no as well. And then the 4 of Pentacles. So this is given like something's going to happen all of a sudden, like some type of upheaval, sudden upheaval. Maybe you're going to find out about something. Okay. Now I'm getting 2 things. Okay. It's almost like they're already in a relationship. Okay. They're already in a solid relationship. Now, they could be going through or will go through some type of breakup, right? And it's going to be drama, okay? And then maybe that will let you guys start getting into a relationship. But I feel like this person, after this upheaval that they go through and this conflict and drama, they're not going to be able to really give too much to a relationship with you, because they're going to be going through a lot with this. Okay, this breakup is going to cost them a lot of money, so they're going to be budgeting. They're not going to be able to afford dating for a while. Okay, now I'm also getting that this, like I said, I got two messages are coming. I still feel like they're in a relationship, right? they're gonna automatically like, I don't know if they're gonna get exposed with their person. It's gonna cause a lot of drama, and then they're gonna hold back from you. Okay? So because this person is protecting their heart with their pentacle, they're just they're not letting, they want something where there's no like love. They don't want to get like, they don't want to get their heart, they don't want to give their heart away, is what I'm getting. Okay, and it's due to the fact that they're already here. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So either they're going to be exposed by their partner about you and them, okay, and then they're going to really have to hold back from you, or they could be going through a divorce or a breakup with their partner, which is going to put them in a very tight place to where they won't be able to give to this relationship yet. It's going to take a while. They'll need to heal from that. Okay, so they're going to want to have a break from you. That's what I got.
Brendolyn asks, will she be able to bring her boyfriend Michael from the Philippines to Italy?
To Italy, okay. Divine Spirit, will Brendolyn be able to bring Michael to Italy? Will Brendolyn? Will will Brendolyn? My cards want to stop. Will Brendolyn be able to bring Michael from the Philippines to Italy? Will Brendolyn want to bring Michael from the Philippines to Italy? Okay, so you got a yes. You got a yes, okay? But with the Seven of Wands, you're gonna have some like resistance from it, okay? You're gonna have a situation where you'll find you have challenges or things or people that will be opposing this situation, okay? Um, you'll have to go back and forth for now between Italy and Philippines because there's drama. I don't know if there's other people in your life that don't want this to happen, okay? But some people are trying to block it either from your side or his side. You see where it says conflict? Conflict. So this is like drama back and forth with, people in your life or his life that wants to come between it. You also will need to budget, okay? You're going to need to really save your money and be prepared for that because he's going to need a lot of assistance, okay? There's going to be there's other people involved. I don't know if he has someone that he's dealing with over there that does not want him to leave, that's going to want to try to work against it, okay? Or you do, okay? But there's somebody here that's going to try to work against it, okay? Maybe Michael has somebody in their life that doesn't want them to leave. It could even be their mother. It could be a mother. I don't know if it's your mother or his mother. It could also be a mother, somebody that doesn't want them to leave their country, okay? Or it could be somebody they were dealing with that doesn't want them to leave, that's going to try to block it or cause confusion, some type of way is what I got. But you will be able to do it. It's just going to take a lot of hard work, saving money, and all that good stuff.
On YouTube, Danielle asks, how does Adam feel about her currently?
Okay, let me cleanse these cards a little bit.
More minutes.
Yes. Brittany, you said?
Danielle.
Oh, that hit one. Okay. Divine Spirit. She wants to know, how does Adam feel?
Adam?
What's the question? I'm tired.
What?
I'm tired now.
I'm sorry. Okay, Danielle asks, how does Adam feel about her currently?
Oh, it was right. It was Adam.
That's not what you said, but we'll continue on.
Divine Spirit, how does Adam feel about Danielle? 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 He feels you're very honest, though. You speak your truth. The Hermit card. He sees you as very wise, right? And with the Justice card, I'm drawn to this pomegranate that she took a bite out of. As above, so below. So he feels like you're very wise, very knowledgeable about like certain things in life. Okay. He feels like you speak your truth. When you speak, you're honest. That's one thing he appreciates you about, is that you're honest. And then he just feels like with the Two of Swords, you know, like you're having a hard time making a decision about something. It's almost like he feels like you want to be, you know, you want to be in solitude. You're not really, you know, making yourself available to, it's like you want to be the hermit. You want to be in solitude, you know. I don't know if something happened between you guys in the past where he treated you unfairly, you know, because I'm drawn to this wolf that's sneaking up on this person, this lady, right? While she's burning candles here. I feel like you have that protection, right? Maybe this person did something that was not right towards you and they tried to catch you unawares and maybe even put you in a situation where you were stuck for a little bit. You know, I don't know if you went through anything legally or they did, but they just feel like, you know, you're at a place where you want to kind of like be to yourself. You're not ready or open to be with anyone. They feel like you're very stubborn and you're sabotaging this situation, that you have the ability to open up and allow them in, but you're choosing to not do that. You're choosing to be closed off. Okay? So I don't know if that's making any sense. Or he feels like there's nothing he can do, that he's stuck. He can't move forward. He had to make a decision and he's decided to be solo. So that's another way that I'm getting it. Okay, either one of those places is how it is. So he's very sneaky, very cunning. You just need to watch your back.
On TikTok, just in case wants to know if him and Alex.
Oh, thanks, Danielle. Makes sense. Okay.
Just in case wants to know if him and Alex are meant to be together.
Okay. Just in case I don't make it home tonight. I'm not a singer. This is not my song. I don't own the rights to this song. Oh, okay. Just in case. Hey. What's that question again? Give it to me.
Just in case wants to know if him and Alex are meant to be together.
Okay. Divine Spirit is just in case and Alex meant to be together. It's just in case and Alex meant to be together. It's just in case and Alex meant to be together. It's just in case and Alex meant to be together. Oh, okay. Well, it's a weird energy. I see that there's back and forth, in and out. You know, people trying to decide on if they should be together or not. I feel like a decision has been made. I Alex. Hmm?
Thank you for the gift.
Oh, thanks for the gift. I think Alex does this like ghosting thing, right? Where he's here, then he's not. He's he'll make a decision, he'll come in, and then he leaves. He juggles you and someone else. But I feel like he does want a relationship because the Four of Wands is the last card here. And but I don't know why I'm drawn to the fact that okay, the Two of Swords, right? There's this wolf sneaking up from the back. And then in the Five of Pentacles, you're trying to you're protecting, somebody's protecting you from this wolf again. So I don't know who, there's this like, it's almost like being with Justin is gonna come at a price, right? It's gonna come at a price. But I feel like you're willing to pay that price. And when I say price, I mean like backlash from, like I don't know what he does out there when he's away from you, but you always have to come and help him out, right? You have to help him out of little issues or problems, stand up for him and things like that. Or when he's down and out, he can rely on you. But like I said, it's gonna come at a price. This relationship is gonna definitely come at a price. But I feel like you're ready to pay that price. I do see a long-term relationship between you and him with the Ten of Pentacles, happiness. This is the family, them being in your life for a long time. But the price is that he's still in that Knight of Wands energy, a bit flighty, so he will like take off every once in a while, go have adventures, and then come back, maybe leaving you sad, feeling like regretful or crying over spilled milk. Y'all will have some arguments where things are said that you can't take back, where both of you guys, regret saying certain things to each other. There's no winners, but, you know, but you'll be happy with them when you are with them. Okay. So I do see you guys in a relationship. It's going to be in and out, where you have to just, like I said, you're going to be paying a price. He's going to go out for adventures, maybe lose money, spend, overspending money. Maybe he has a hard time managing money and things like that. And you would just have to like really
Thanks for
like
the gifts. The gift of the night is the hat at the top.
control things. Okay. Thanks for the gift, guys. I'm so grateful. Next question. Now I'm gonna take one more question.
Jessica wants to know if she will find love soon and if it will be with someone she already knows.
Divine Spirit, will Jessica find love soon? Will Jessica find love soon? Will Jessica find love soon? Thanks for the gifts, everybody. I really appreciate that. Will Jessica find love soon? Will Jessica find love soon? Will Jessica find love soon? Yes, Page of Pentacles. Yes, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, girl. Yeah, maybe. Six of Swords. And yes, King of Cups. So you are going to find love soon. What was her second question?
If it's to be someone that she knows. What card is that?
She got Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Six of Swords. Six of Swords could be... I feel it's somebody new because you got the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So this is a new beginning. I don't know if you started a new job recently or you will start a new job. You're going to meet your new love at a job, okay? You're moving somewhere. You could be traveling, a trip. Six of Swords is, see, they're on a boat over water. So you could meet them while you're on a trip or away or something. Or if you move, change locations, you can meet somebody. They're going to be like a water sign, okay? They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. That could be their sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign. And you also, Jessica, has somebody coming back from the past. Something that died is going to be rebirthed. An old relationship is coming back to you as well. They're going to try to come back. This person wants a long-term relationship with you after a period of a break, okay? So you have a new love and you have the past love. So you're going to have to make a decision on who is going to be, and you want to definitely choose wisely. I always say go with the new, because the ex, you know, if whatever that caused them to be an ex has not changed, it's not gonna you know, make any difference. But there's a new person coming in, and that person is very emotionally intelligent. Okay, so you could meet them like at a new job, anywhere you're starting new, a travel, a vacation, or something like that. Okay, on that note, this has been fun. I have been on here for, oh my God, forever. So anyway, I just wanted to make up for the days that I didn't come on. It's always a pleasure reading for you all. And I'm so grateful to everybody that came out, and looking forward to coming back soon. Okay. Much love. Many blessings to you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.